What's going on, guys? My name is Coach Clarke, and this is the Boundless Workshop training series. Now, if you want to watch these videos live as we do it in real time and real action, go ahead and click the link below in the description box and join our free Facebook group. Every single Wednesday, these videos are live and in action, so you have a chance to ask real in-time questions. So if you want to be able to be a part and take part of that, go ahead again and join our free Facebook group by clicking the link below. Please enjoy the video. What's going on, family? My name is Coach Clarke, and it's really nice to meet you all. I have all you guys here, everyone that's here to join the Boundless Workshop. Now, what today's topic is and what we're going to discuss has to do with negative self-image and adequacy, right? The title is enough of those things, enough of negative self-image and enough of a negative idea or reflection of self-adequacy, right? Now, if you want to catch more of these videos, okay, first and foremost, these videos will be repeated every single Wednesday, okay, right here live in the Facebook group, the health and fitness mindset and habit support community. So every single Wednesday, these videos will be live, and the recording will not only just be in the Facebook group, of course, but the recording will also be on our YouTube channel, LC Fitwell. Make sure you go follow and subscribe to that. All right, so let's talk about it, right? So enough of the negative self-image and adequacy, right? First, let's talk about what negative self-image is, right? A negative self-image is an individual who believes that or only focuses on their faults, their weaknesses, their shortcomings, their inadequacies, right? And they always categorize themselves when it comes to their performance in a poor category, right? When it comes to their overall appearance in a poor category, when it comes to their intelligence, categorize themselves in the poor category, right? So having a negative self-image can affect every single aspect of your wellness, right? When an individual is thinking about getting healthy, usually the only aspect that they consider is physical. Physical cannot be the only aspect, because when your wellness is not aligned in every part, when every variable is not considered, you are deemed unhealthy. And that's going to affect your consistency, your discipline, and overall it's going to affect your results, right? I always tell my clients this: if your mental wellness is thrown off, your physical wellness is going to be thrown off. If your spiritual wellness is thrown off, your physical wellness is going to be thrown off. If one aspect of your wellness is thrown off, it triggers other aspects of your wellness to be thrown off, right? So when we think and consider someone who has a mindset that focuses on a negative self-image, right? Well, what are some aspects of their wellness that could be thrown off? Physical could be thrown off. Why? Because when they think about their physical health and wellness, they put themselves in a category of poor performance. And that way, now when they consider, hey, maybe I should get healthy, maybe I should do better, maybe I should be better, maybe I should put more effort, there's always the but that's ready and lined up with the thought to take action. There's always the but. And that but is going to come from their mental wellness being poor. It's going to come from their spiritual wellness being poor, their social wellness being poor. It's going to come from these areas. And that's when they start to put roadblocks in front of themselves. Negative self-image is you putting your own roadblocks in front of yourself because you believe that you aren't good enough. Now, there's a few things that lead to a negative self-image, especially when it comes to health and fitness. right? A lot of times that could be, straightforward, something that's a little bit more relative to the current or present life. It could be poor performance, right? Meaning they're not getting the results that they want, and therefore that they start to talk down on themselves and believe that what they're doing is not working. And then they refuse to take themselves to the next level because they believe that all they're going to do is fail, okay? So it could be poor performance, not seeing results, okay? It could be lack of support because they don't know how to support themselves, right? A lot of people do not know how to support themselves and do not know how to set up their environment for support. There's 3 types of support. And when you watch the Mindset mini course in the group, I talk about those 3 types of support. There's authoritative, there's peer-to-peer, and there's environmental. A lot of people focus on peer-to-peer support, but a lot of people do not focus on authoritative and environmental. And in this case, individuals that have a negative self-image, they do not have a supportive environment. Therefore, that leads them to continue a cycle of down-talking, negative self-talk, and a negative self-image that holds over them. It stays over them, right? And then that also leads to what? Poor performance, okay? Because now we're not getting the results we need because we don't have the support that we need, right? So where does negative self-image come from? Again, not getting the results that you need, therefore you think you're performing poor, therefore that leaves you stagnant because now you're not going to continue your consistency. Not having the support that you need and feeling like what you're doing is not working, and then you do not feel as if those around you want you to excel and get yourself to the next level, therefore you become stagnant, and your results become stopped and stagnant, right? Now, negative self-image can also come from deeper levels, right? Some of my clients, we had to dive deep into why they have some of the mindsets and thought process that they have. And sometimes those do come from, former past lives, childhoods, maybe teenage years, maybe not feeling, right, encouraged throughout their teenage or adult years, right? Basically, as they were performing, maybe they were performing in school and they felt as they were performing well, but they never got told that. There's a lot of factors, right? And believe it or not, those factors that happened years ago, that baggage from years ago, has to be uncovered in order for you to get the health that you want. Because it's not just about losing weight, gaining weight. It's not just about changing your body composition. It's about the process that takes for you to get where you want to be. And during that process, you're going to uncover hardships and baggage that you have to confront. And a lot of times, it's that negative self-image from how people grew up and from what they've experienced that stops them from getting the results that they want. When people come to me, some clients come to me literally, not just for the physical aspect of health. Even though I'm a personal trainer, right? I'm more of a coach. A lot of people don't come to me just for that physical aspect. They come to me so they can overcome these ideas or this negative self-image and adequacy, right? Because that's the only thing that's stopping them from getting themselves to the next level. Sure, of course, maybe they don't have the full plan. Sure, of course, maybe they don't fully understand what they need to do. But when we really dissect what an individual needs to get themselves to a healthier state, right? Information is all over the internet. Information is free. How you carry out and take action on that information is different, and a lot of people's issue comes from execution. And the reason they're not execution is because they have these mental roadblocks, and negative self-image is one of them, right? So again, when we think about it, a negative self-image can decrease every factor of wellness in your life. It can decrease satisfaction in your life, and it can decrease living a life of purpose and fulfillment. So you want to combat that, right? We want to do the opposite of that, right? And we want to put in place, when we consider a plan to get healthy, we want to put in place a roadmap that helps us not only conquer that negative self-image, but it also helps us build the consistency and lifestyle that's sustainable that we need, right? Because everyone's different. And this is where personal training actually gets personal. This is why things are tailored to people different. Every conversation with an individual has to be different, right? In order for you to overcome that negative self-image, right? One of the first things you have to do is you have to have a structured plan that's comprehensible and understanding, and that you can see the results at the end of the tunnel. A lot of people do not move forward because they don't see the results at the end of the tunnel. If I sit down with you, right? If you sit down with a professional and we map out exactly how you need to get where you need to get and show you how simple that process is, that helps combat that idea of negative self-image, right? Because what I'm going to do, here's what a professional does when you sit down with someone. They make it easy for you to execute. They listen, here's where you're at. This is where you want to be. This is your current situation. Here's how we adjust, right, to get the results that you want. Here's how we support you to get the results that we want. Here are the resources that you need to get the results that you want. Results help combat negative self-image because you see yourself heading in the right direction. So now you have no excuse to talk negative about yourself, right? And the biggest thing, an individual that has or has been struggling with negative self-image and adequacy needs is support and encouragement. Support and encouragement is another form of accountability. And that can be either in the peer, that can be either in the environmental, and that needs to be in the authoritative support that I speak about. All three aspects of support are needed for someone to overcome negative self-image so that they can start thriving and living an actual life of fulfillment and not being stuck by self-limiting beliefs. A lot of you guys are not where you want to be because of you, and these are intrinsic or internal factors. Yet, when someone who's dealing with a negative self-image, when they feel that way, they push and divert the blame to external factors. Don't be that way. And the way you don't be that way is to have the support that you need and to have a plan, right? Because once you have those things, excuses are left at the door. Because now you have no choice but to confront your habits. You have no choice but to confront your mindset. You have no choice but to confront your lifestyle. Okay? Now, if you need this type of support, if you need the plan and the structure, everything that I just spoke about in this video today, if it has helped you get a better understanding of how to overcome a negative self-image and a sense of adequacy, then my program, the Boundless program, will be perfect for you. In this program, almost every single one of my clients that I have worked with, we have worked to overcome mental roadblocks, self-limiting beliefs, and a negative self-image. And because of that, the results that have been gotten from it are much more satisfying. Yes, you lose 10, 20, 30 pounds. Yes, maybe you change your body composition. You feel stronger, you feel tight, you feel toner. You feel great about how your body looks. But the biggest thing is those intrinsic factors that have been holding you back no longer do that. And that's what the Boundless program is about. That 6 months of coaching in the Boundless program, where you get the support, the resources that you need, and the plan and guidance that you need, is to help you overcome negative self-image and a negative self-belief, self-limiting beliefs about yourself, okay? If you're interested in that and you want to learn more about that, go ahead and comment below this video the word Boundless if you want to remove the bounds from yourself and live a life of more fulfillment, and a life that's full of more purpose, and a life that is boundless, okay? For everyone that watched, thank you so much. I really hope that this video has helped. Again, these videos will be live every Wednesday in the Health and Fitness Mindset and Habit Supportive Community in our Facebook group. And the recording will not only be on the Facebook group, but it will also be on the YouTube, LC Fitwell. So make sure you subscribe there. Please leave your comments below. Give me a like and a thumbs up. If this has helped go ahead and comment below how it has helped and how you are going to take the next steps for you to become boundless and overcome negative self-image and adequacy. Okay, again, my name is Coach Clarke, and I'm really glad that you guys stuck around for this video. Take care.